Good morning, students. Today we will start chapter 3, coordinate geometry. In your previous classes you have already studied how to locate a point of number lines. You also know how to describe the position of a point on the line. So in this session we will learn how we can locate the different point. Now this is the Cartesian plane. Here you can see two lines. One is the horizontal line, that is called the x-axis, and x at the x we will take the positive value, and at the x dash negative. This is vertical line, call it as y axis. At y we will take the positive value and y dash at the negative value. The intersection of these two lines is called the origin. You can see here, when these two lines intersect, this point is called the origin. On x axis, left side, right side, there are positive points, you can see here, and on the left side negative values, -1, -2, -3, so on. And on the y axis these are the positive value 1, 2, 3, and on the y dash we will locate negative value -1, -2, -3. This is called the Cartesian plane. When these two lines intersect each other, they make four sections. These are called the quadrants. This is the first, second, third and fourth quadrant. You can see here, first quadrant, second, third and fourth quadrant. In first quadrant we will represent the abscissa and the ordinates. X is called the abscissa, y is ordinate. Two and 3, let's take a coordinate 2 and 3. When we will collect them together, this is called the coordinates. Let's locate it. At horizontal line, locate at 2 axis, this is called abscissa, and y is ordinate. So 0 to 2 and 0 to 3. Now circle these 2 points and join them by these two perpendicular lines. Yes. Yes, these 2 points meet at the 2 and 3, x is 2 and y is 3. 2 and 3. First quadrant, both abscissa and ordinate, they both are positive. Value of x and y both are positive here. So you have to remember it. In the first quadrant, x and y, they both are positive. X and y, they both are positive. Let's take some another examples. Second quadrant, you can see here, in second quadrant x is negative and y is positive. Similarly in the third, yes, you can see here x is negative, y is also negative, and in 4 x is positive and y is negative, or we can say abscissa positive, ordinate is negative here. Let's write one more example, 0 and 3. Let's plot them on the graph sheet. 0, x is 0 and y is 3. Y is 3. We can also say that this point lie on the y-axis. This is the position of the coordinate 0, 3. Another example, 2 and 0. We can call this coordinate lie on the x-axis because y is 0 here. So let's see how it lie on the x-axis. 2, y is 0. So this coordinate is lie on the x-axis, you can see here. So you have to remember it. At x-axis y is 0 and on y-axis x is 0. Another example, -2 and -3. -2 and -3 both are minus here. Abs is a -2. Ordinate is -3. Let's plot them. -3, -2. Yes, this is -2, -3. This is the coordinate -2 and -3. Now let's start the exercise 3.1. First question is how you will describe the position of a table lamp on your study table to another person. Let's see. Let the position of the table is 1 feet from the left edge. This is the table. Position of the table 1 feet from the left edge and 2 feet from the front edge. Let person is sitting at the front side. Suppose there is a chair at the front side. So distance from front side is, this is the left side and this one is the 2 feet because it's given here, and this is the 1 feet. So you can imagine here in your mind, this is a Cartesian plane. Left side, that is 1 feet, it represents the horizontal line, and the front side, it represents the vertical line, which is 2 feet. So you can see here. So coordinate for this position is x is 1, y is 2. So coordinate for this situation is 1 and 2. Second question. In question 2, we have to discuss the city plan. A city has two main roads which cross each other at the center of the city. These two roads are along with the north-south direction and east-west direction. We have to represent the coordinate pair here. So these two roads meet at the center of the city. Now this is the position of direction east, west, north, south. This is the north, south, north, south, east and west. This is the position of two crossroads. They are crossroads because they are intersect each other. All the other streets of the city run parallel to this road and are 200 meters apart. There are 5 streets in each direction. Here 1 centimeter is equal to 200 meters. So here is the model of the road. You have to draw it in your notebooks, and we will represent these roads by single lines. Here 5 streets in each direction and 1 centimeter is equal to the 200 meter, which is given to us. Now this is the position. There are many crossroads in your model. A particular crossroad is made by 2 streets, one running in the north south direction and another is in the east west direction. Each crossroad is referred in the following manner. If the second street running in the north south direction and Fifth is in the east. The west direction meet at some crossing. So we can call these crossroad meet at 2 and 5 using this convention. So here we can say that coordinates are 2 and 5. This is an activity based question. In our activity section we will do it in brief. First, second road, second street, north south direction, and fifth in the east west. One, two, three, four, 5. That is in the east west direction. So they will meet at 2 and 5. X is 2, Y is 5. So these are the coordinates. You can see here at the second line X is 2 and Y is 5. 2 and 5, these are the coordinates. It is given to us second street in north south direction and the fifth street in east direction. It is given in our activity. You just have to draw the straight lines. Second line represent the north south direction and the fifth is east west direction. So this is the coordinate 2 and 5. Second, we have to tell how many cross streets can be referred as 4 and 3, x4 and y3. x4 and y3. One, two, three, 4 and y3. One, two, three. X is 4, Y is 3. Now second, how many cross street can be referred 3 and 4? It means X is 3, Y is 4, abscissa is 3 and ordinate is 4. 1, 2, 3, Y is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is their intersection point. X is 3, Y is 4. Yes, this is the exact point. Yeah. This is the coordinate for the second street. Coordinates are 3 and 4. Next exercise 3.42. First question is write the answer of each of the following question. First one is what is the name of the horizontal and the vertical lines drawn to determine the position of any point in Cartesian plane? So yes student, horizontal line, that is the x-axis, and vertical line is y-axis. We have already seen it. Horizontal, that is x-axis, and vertical is y-axis. You have to remember it. Again, horizontal x-axis, vertical y-axis. What is the name of the each part of the plane formed by these two lines? When these two lines intersect, they will divide the plane into the four sections. These are called the quadrants. So, name of the each part of the plane formed by these two lines is called the quadrants. In a Cartesian plane, we have four quadrants. 1/4 times whole plane. This 4 part is having the 1/4 part of the plane. Write the name of the point where these two lines intersect. These two lines intersect at the origin. When we will draw these two lines, horizontal and the vertical line, they will intersect each other and their intersecting point is called the origin. This is called the origin. Question second, see the figure and write the following coordinate for the B. Now students, see the position for the B. You can see x is -5 and y is 2. X is at -5. You can hope so. You can easily identify x is -5, y is 2. So coordinate for the point B is -5 and 2. -5 and 2. Second is coordinate of C. So check it here. It is more than 5. At x-axis you can see here. It is more than 5 and at y it is a -5. So coordinate for the C is 5 and -5. The point identify the coordinate -3 and -5. It is not -3 and x is -3 and y is -5. So check where is the position. This is at E. Yes, x is -3 and y is -5. Yes, in second part we will write the whole 5. It is little bit greater than 5, so we will write it 5 only. So for the third, it is E. They will meet at E. Fourth is the point identified by the coordinates 2 and -4. X is 2, y is -4. So this is at, yes, you can check from the graph sheet. X is 2, y is -4. This is G. This is coordinate G. So answer for fourth part is G. Abscissa of the point D. Point D, check the position for the point D. X is 6, y is 2. Abscissa we have to tell only abscissa, so that is 6. He is not asking for the coordinate. Abscissa is 6 here. So we have to write 6 only. Ordinate of point H. It means we have to tell the y, that is -3. So ordinate for the H is -3. -3. In seventh, coordinate of the point L. Check where is L. 5 and x is 0. So it is at x-axis. We can write 0, 5. So coordinate for the L is 0, 5. It's lie on the x-axis. Sorry, y-axis, because x is 0 here. Coordinate of the point M. M is lie on the x-axis. Yes, you can see here it is lie on the x-axis because y is 0 here. You can see y is 0. So for coordinate of the point M is it is minus 3 and 0, and it is lie on the x-axis, and the seventh part it is lie on the y-axis. Now 3.3 question 1, in which quadrant on the axis of the following points lie? Verify your answer by locating them on the Cartesian plane. -2, we have to locate that point and tell in which quadrant they are lie. You can see here, this is a graph sheet. X-axis, y-axis, 4 quadrant, -2 and 4. X is -2, y is 4. So check it. At x-axis -2 and y is 4. So plot them. X is -2. Yes. Y is 4. Draw the perpendicular lines. Yes, this is the position of the coordinator. Yes, this is -2. X is -2. Y is 4. And this is lie in the second quadrant. Because ABC side is negative, ordinate is positive. Second is 3 and -1. You can see x is positive, y is negative. X3, y is -1. So you can see the position here, students. This is lie in the fourth quadrant. X is 3, y is -1. Now this is the coordinate of second. 3 is 1. X is 3, sorry, and y is -1, and this lie in the fourth quadrant. This is the position for the second coordinate, which lie in the fourth quadrant. -2 and 4, 3 and -1. Third is -1 and 0, and it is lie on the x-axis. -1, x is -1, y is 0, y is 0. So it's lie on the x-axis. X is -1, y is 0. It is x-axis, you have to remember it. At x-axis y is 0, and at y-axis x is 0. 1 and 2, x is +1, y is +2. Hope so. You can easily identify. This pair is lie in the first quadrant. X is +1, y is 2. Yes, this is the position. And this pair is lie in the first quadrant. 1 and 2. First quadrant. Fifth is -3 and -5. Both are negative. So obviously they will lie in the third quadrant. X is -3. Y is -5. Join them. Yes. This is the exact position. -5 and -3. Yes. So fifth pair is lie in the third quadrant. This was the question first. These are the positions of the coordinates pair. Second, plot the point xy in the given table plane, choosing the suitable units on the axis. You can see a table is given to us. X -2, y 8, -1 7, 0, -1.25, 1 3, 3 and -1. So this is our Cartesian plane. X-axis positive x, and on the left side negative x value. Y-axis positive y and the negative. First is -2 and 8. X is -2, y is 8. X is -2 and y is 8. These are the x dash, x, y, y dash, -2 and 8, -2, -2 and 8. Yes, this is the first pair where x is -2 and y is 8. Second is -1 and 7. X is -1, y is 7, -1, y is 7. Yes, this is the position for the second pair. -1 and 7. Write the coordinates here. Third is 0 and -1.25. So we can write it -1.3 by rounding them. 0, x is 0, y is -1.25. -1.25. So we can write it 1.3, 1.5, 1.5, 1. Half of the 1 unit is 1.5. So this is -1.25. It is near about 1.3. You have to count 3 boxes after the -1. Because it is -1.25, when we will round it, it's become -1.3. And the next is 1 and 3, both are positive. X is +1, y is +3. And next is x3, y -1. x3, y is -1. This is the position which lie in the fourth quadrant. X is positive, y is negative here. So this is the position. In this way you have to plot the given coordinates. This is very simple exercise. Thanks for watching.